Hello, my name is Lily Ellison, and this is my final project for Python. I chose to do the Anagram Solver. I do some word searches and word games when I have a little extra time, so I thought it would be a fun thing to work on. I've had to pull up anagram programs online a few times, so I thought it would be fun to make my own. Some of the issues that ran into were with testing. I'm not quite really sure how the testing works for a GUI. I did my best, and also I used a dictionary, and getting both the keyword and the value to print out was a little bit puzzling at first. But I got that to work. I also just time, finding time to work on it was a little tricky, and then remembering how to do a GUI in Python. But those are some of the things I ran into. I think my project turned out all right. I wish I had more time to kind of refine it or make it look pretty, but it's functional, so I am very proud of that. So for this, you would just enter in whatever letters you had. I don't know why, but I've been using Fellow a lot. You click the Find Words, and it prints out the date and time, and it also shows you what words can be made by the number of letters. So these are all the 3-letter words, 4-letter, 5-letter, and then just one 6-letter. If you get a different word in there, we can try that. Yeah. So it'll clear it out and find you more words. And then exit, just boop, closes the program. But as far as input validation, I've got a system where if you put in 2 letters, invalid, you need at least 3. If you put in just numbers or symbols, invalid, you need at least 3 letters. But if you have a situation where somebody is just putting in letters with commas or spaces, or they hit a number or something like that, it'll take those out. It takes out everything that's not a letter, and then it judges how much is left. If there's not enough left to run, then it says nope, can't run it. So this one's kind of interesting because it actually shows there were no 5-letter words, so that prints out just a blank to show you that, yeah, we checked for 5-letter words. There was nothing there. So that is the input validation, and kind of the alerting the user that no, you can't do that. And so that was how it turned out, and saw it working. So the items that I chose to include are the decision tree, the if-then structure. I used looping. I've got a for loop here. I've got for loop here. I've got a lot of for loops. I did file input output with the so I have a file where I store the words, but I also have the file that I use to check the words against to make sure that they're English words. I also put out it produces a text file that gets rewritten every time but appended while it's being produced. Let's see here, inner functions. Yes, I have lots of inner functions. I check to make sure it's valid. There's just a set everything to upper, just to make sure that everything is going, or sorry, not is upper, it's to make sure it's in a superset. Yeah, that makes more sense. And let's see here, I've got lots of collections. I've got lists, I've got tuples, I've got dictionaries, I've got sets, everything but arrays, basically. I did a switch argument down here somewhere. I just had it. There it is, case 0 and case 1. I did the daytime. So there, right, daytime. And I did the itertools module so that I could do all the different permutations of the letters, and I chose like how many letters to pick from the word that was passed to it. So, and listed it by the number of letters so you could find your letters a little bit easier. But that is my final project. Thank you.